There seems to be a mini trend going on lately with bigger YouTube channels than mine that they're all leaving YouTube to start a streaming service. Honestly, it hasn't been that many people, but one of the announcements was such an epic boondoggle that people are paying attention to this trend. The announcements I was aware of are former BuzzFeed people. There's another major internet brand that they're all clearly trying to crib from. Dropout TV, the once and former College Humor, has been surprisingly quite successful. Now, with the amount of teeth grinding that these announcements have brought on, and to be fair, the Try Guys have a much more reasonable plan than the Watcher Guys did, there's been a lot of hay made over what exactly made Dropout work. Now, to get all the cards out on the table, I'm actually not subscribed to Dropout, so the rest of what you're hearing is just going to be cold, hard speculation on my part. Honestly, this video was just going to be about Watcher, and then I learned about the Try Guys, so forgive me. But I have been a long time enough follower of them that I saw all episodes of the TV show and paid money for the Jake and Amir special. I have watched a lot of Jake and Amir, though, in my life, and a lot of other College Humor stuff. But the question is, why has this one worked and the other one seemed to be not well perceived? So why are people okay with Dropout but aggressive against any other YouTuber trying to start their own streaming service? I would say never discount the power of narrative surrounding things. See, Dropout has a good story surrounding it. It's about a group of people trying to save what they love. An old guard institution of the internet trying to adapt and survive with the times. People were inclined to be on Dropout's side because they were legitimately screwed over by big corporate money executives. So Dropout had all of the positive press it could need going into it. This wasn't just a streaming service, it was a last-ditch effort to survive. Whereas Watcher is seemingly pretty successful, and it's surprising that they needed to do this. You know, besides the obvious of getting a relative variety of content for a cheap price, I think there's another reason just in general. Here's a question. Whose channel is College Humor? Follow me on this. Like, who's the star of College Humor? Well, you know, Jake and Amir were pretty big. But you also have guys like Adam Conover. What I'm saying is College Humor was a collective of people, or more accurately, like a production company. Yeah, they all worked on screen and helped each other, but, you know, they had access to a variety of writers and producers that could all bring out something unique. And here's the thing, you kind of need that in a streaming service. If you're going to be paying for a monthly subscription, you're going to need a variety of different content. You know, like every other streaming service out there. Whereas Watcher is just kind of three people. I don't know enough about the Try Guys to totally comment on their things. And you know, the Try Guys are expanding the cast, and that seems like a good move. Again, the Try Guys should be expanding the cast. That is a very smart move on their part. Luckily for them, they already had a canary in the coal mine. Listen, I'm going to be totally honest, and I'm going to be also completely honest. You need fiction. And the thing is, Dropout does have fiction, not maybe necessarily in traditional. One of their big hits seems to be Dimension 20. People seem to be getting legitimately into as a story. But you need fiction. You just kind of do. You need like fictional content for a streaming service to work. Videos like these are dumb because you're trying to predict the future of a thing that hasn't happened yet.